Why, hello everyone. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I have been studying a lot. I have some very interesting stuff to share. However, I'm gonna kick off this video with this. So if you're interested in this little thing I put together, stay until the end. We're gonna combine numerology, astrology, time, that's a big one, people want to know about that, and the clock. It's also gonna feature love and loss, take or give or take, my bad, but stay tuned. Also remember, if you would like a detailed reading, please DM me or shoot me a message on here. If you do like the video, give me a like. I'm gonna try to cram as much as possible with this first thing I gotta say. So a question I got asked recently is, what does the number 3, 6, 9 entail in Pythagorean numerology? Number 3 is of the child, the jokester, communication, the comedian. What does number 6 mean in Pythagorean numerology? Number 6 is home and family, and also friends. Also represents fertility or pregnancy as well. Number 9, what does number 9 mean in the Pythagorean numerology? So it's known to be the humanitarian. I can tell you that's true enough to be true. There's actually a lot more tied to the number 9 than that. Let's just say number 9 is the matrix in flesh form. The number that governs the matrix, and the matrix governs the number. There are only 2 letters associated with the number 9. That will be I and that will be R. Illusion and reality. Incarnation as reincarnation. However, in biblical terms, I'm going to try to go through this fast. In biblical terms, number 3 is represented by resurrection. Jesus spent 3 days in the tomb before getting resurrected. Number 6 is of religion or scripture or transmutation. One of Jesus' famous miracles is turning water into wine. How many waters did he turn into wine? There would be 6. Number 9 is an interesting one. Number 9 is symbolized by the conscious mind and the unconscious mind. Remember I said it's the matrix incarnate. Keep that in mind for later. Now, what do all these numbers have in common? That's right, this number has in common 3, 6, and 9. Has a vibration of love. Everybody knows love is the base vibration for manifestation. However, let's look at the clock. Why the clock, you ask? Because the clock is time. More into that in other videos, but stay with me in this video. So if we look at a clock, minus the numbers diagonal from each other. 12 minus 6 is 6. 11 minus 5 is 6. And on until we get 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Now 6 plus 6 plus 6. First, before I get to that, you know what the media tells us it means. But that's not what it means. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. 1 and 8 is 9. However, 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. Now we're gonna go backwards a little. Remember when I told you the number 9 represents the matrix, and the number 6 houses the child inside to give birth to the child through the matrix. But don't get messed up, let's go back a little bit longer. Now the number 6 also can represent the box or the cube or the tetrahedron, because we have forward, backward, side to side, up, down. Those are 6 directions. No, 6 is not time. But what I can tell you is number 8 is time. In astrology, the number 8 is associated with Saturn. Saturn is Chronos. Who does Saturn rule over? That is Capricorn. Have you ever noticed Capricorns are very disciplined, very time-orientative? So I'm gonna have to make this as short as possible. I will make this make sense, I promise. So 6 is the box or the black cube that houses time, which is 8, which gives birth to the child, which is number 3. to the matrix, which is 9. But you might be asking, where's the number 7? Now, in Pythagorean numerology, number 7 is represented by the genius, God, or the loner, right? But in biblical times, number 7 is represented by divine intervention. Hence, Joshua circles the city of Jericho 7 times before it came crumbling down. So we have 3, which is a child, and we have 6, which houses the child, and the box that holds time. We have 7, which is divine intervention. We also have 8, which is time, which is represented by Saturn. Then we have 9, which is consciousness itself. Now you might want to be saying, what happened to the other numbers? Now 1 is the realization of God. Even in Pythagorean numerology, it's represented by the Father. That is a realization that God exists. Number 2 is represented by diplomacy in Pythagorean numerology, but olden time. Number 2 is represented by the union between you and God. Number 3, like I stated before, number 3 is represented by resurrection. We have number 4, which is an interesting one. It is known in Pythagorean numerology to be the builder. That's true enough to be true. But in biblical sense, number 4 is represented by the 4 bodies that you house God in. Emotional, spiritual, how you think, your thought brain, and your material body. That is 4 sides of your body. Then we have number 5. Number 5 in Pythagorean numerology, represented by the quote-unquote mortal, if you like. They always want something that's new, right? But in biblical times, it's represented by sacrifice. That is why it's before 6. 6 houses the time, which is 8. And there we go. If you have any more questions, put it down below in the comments or shoot me a DM. I would love to touch on this more. I hope this video made sense to you guys. And if you did like it, give me a like and a follow. And I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, and thank you guys. It's been a hot minute. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Like, share, follow, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.